Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rams offense will get the first possession of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
He wants to pass it on second down. Moving away from pressure. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wolf.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Wolf. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Got it behind the line. It's Wolf. Defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. So Colorado's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This crowd to be a long day. Coming after it. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Gets it out quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Diggs. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll leave it with him. Turns it on in midfield. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. They'll try to run for it. And the Rams get enough to move the chains.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. There's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward.
And I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple.
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback will audible. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the right. Incomplete, and the defense hope.
Complete.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a top 5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. We promise to keep you updated if anything changes in this matchup of 1 versus 2. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Diggs. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. The defense was right there. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Release to the back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Pulls it in. It's Cherry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking to throw, it's Diggs. Using his feet to buy time. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the returner will be brought down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lining up to boot it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question.
And it's slipped out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. And the Buffaloes are on the move. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to pass, it's Diggs. Looking for the score. And the ball is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he breaks into the open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Takes the easy one to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. The give from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last. See all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep moving.
And what a run. When you're an offensive coordinator, you're backed up, you're just trying to create some space to get out of your own end zone, and it's always a nice bonus when you pop one and create some serious space for your offense and some momentum going forward.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the third quarter, and this defense will start the fourth on its heels. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some...
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got his man on the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Diggs. It's complete to the left. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. They keep attacking through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They went up top on second and short. Surely they stick to the ground here on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Colorado! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the extra point was good. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pratt. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On second down, they'll take to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Quickly to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Dances away to buy time. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own. Who knows how they got that thing back? You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Skips away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, this is a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain, and now setting up 4th down.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Rams trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Colorado State! And the stomping has commenced.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And the Buffaloes will keep this drive going. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Diggs. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. No one for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Finds his tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
first down for this offense. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. On second down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.